What's up, people? Look, I don't usually make videos. I usually just jump on live streams, on tickets live streams, or whenever they have them in the comment section. Before this year, or a little bit before this year, the ticket was still shout out to you know ticket Carcino and Too Raw. You know, it's all love there, but I gotta go in on y'all on this one. uh, at least during the postseason, a little bit before the postseason last year, whenever the Miami Heat was mentioned, you can guarantee me I was up in the comment section. And I held down the live stream when there was face off against the Knicks. I did that one too. So, I've been listening to y'all for at least a couple years now. And I usually just kind of stay in the comment section, talk my shit. I usually do. God damn it, Too Raw. I wasn't even planning on doing this today, man. I'm sitting here all excited. Excited we got Scary Terry. Excited that we got a rookie that's playing like a vet. That's playing like the leader of our team. And now that he's out of the starting lineup because of injury, our offense has went down. We look a little bit discombobulated. Trying to find Tyler Hero to replace that role. But I'm sitting here excited. Waiting to see if one of y'all gonna make a video about Jacques. Like I said so in the beginning. If you go on Facebook, Legendary Debate Room, you can see if you type in the hashtag Heat Nation, see I caught this from the beginning. No lie. Now, I'm waiting for a video about the team in general, but no. Even after last year, what we showed y'all we can do. And all of a sudden, mysteriously, you don't let nobody up in the chat no more. Right? After we made it to the finals, being the dead last, damn near 2% probability. I'm thinking y'all gonna talk about us in a different light, but no. No. I turn on YouTube and I see Too Raw going in out of nowhere. Disappointed in you, Too Raw. Disappointed in you, man. Fraud. After everything, man. After everything we did last year, fraud. Take a little bit of what you said, man. Sorry, bro. I've got to go in on you. I have to. Fair use.
Forcing the issue a lot.
Hold on.
Shooting jumpers doesn't correlate with the Jimmy Butler that we see during the regular season. Season have surprisingly been one of the more dominant teams.
Okay.
They've been to the NBA Finals twice since 2020. And they've been to the Eastern Conference Finals, I believe, 3 times.
That's correct.
Since 2020. Jimmy Butler during the playoffs has been sensational.
Okay, what's the problem?
He had one of the most dominant performances in NBA playoff history.
They was calling
Milwaukee Bucks.
They was calling him Michael Jordan's son. Continue.
Last season, you could almost say he single-handedly defeated the Milwaukee Bucks.
That's correct.
That and the decision of Mike Budenholzer not to give Drew Holiday any help. But anybody that watches the Miami Heat during the regular season will notice that the Jimmy Butler that we see in the playoffs doesn't correlate with the Jimmy Butler that we see during the regular season.
All right, well, what's the problem? What's the point? I don't understand. If you're making it to the finals damn near every year since he landed in Miami, no other superstar, mind you, in the East that LeBron left. He left, to be honest, and the Celtics started coming up. Nets started coming up. He bounced. Jimmy went to the East from the West. He went there. Brand new. Haven't sniffed the playoffs, the finals in years. First year he landed going to the NBA Finals with no other superstar in the era of super teams. What's the problem?
And no, I'm not saying he all of a sudden during the playoffs he loads up on EPO spinach. I'm not saying that. It's not a question of PEDs. It's a question of, is this man giving his all during the regular season? Or is he coasting? I believe that the man's coasting during the regular season. Last night, their nemesis, the Boston Celtics, beat the shit out of the Miami Heat, 143 to 110.
Man, why you sound so emphatic on saying that, right? And a team that's got basically a super team down there, right? With Drew Holiday and Porzingis along with two who I'll call superstars and all-stars. Okay, you seem pretty excited saying that, right? But one of our best rookie players is out. But continue.
Now, for the Boston Celtics, Jason Tatum, who
with a brand new player, right, and Scary Terry, and a brand new system. You forgot to bring up that point. Continue.
He tends to be their leading scorer. Led the Celtics with 26 points on 7 of 15 shooting.
You love them stats. You love them big, high numbers in the regular season. Continue.
7 from downtown. 9 of 10 from the line. 8 rebounds to go along with 4 assists. Jaylen Brown, who has been, from what I can tell, a little bit more inconsistent this year, but as opposed to last year.
Well, I mean, you got a super team down there. What do you expect? You got a new super team. Do you want all 4 of them to score 20 points, bro? I'm starting to get disappointed in you two, what you're doing.
He's been more consistent. But he had 18 points on 7-11 shooting, 4 of 8 from downtown, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. For the season, Jason Tatum is averaging 27 points a game.
Wow.
8.4 rebounds, 4.4 assists.
Oh my God.
And shooting almost 47% from the floor.
Wow. Ooh, wow.
While Jaylen Brown this year is averaging 23 points a game, 5.2 rebounds, 3.7 assists. But he's shooting nearly 50% from the floor.
Oh my.
That 50% has really soared as of late for Jaylen Brown. Earlier this year,
sounds like they got a lot of room for a lot of shots.
But this is my issue.
What's up?
Jimmy Butler.
Okay.
Now I get that the Heat are a team-orientated franchise.
Team-oriented.
Although they didn't stop waiting from having big games.
What?
Bam led the team with 19 points shooting, 19 points.
Okay.
8 of 14 shooting. Jimmy Butler against their arch rivals. Only 17 points. Only 11 shot attempts. Only 1 free throw. Which tends to show, oftentimes, free throw attempts with a scorer, especially a guy that can be aggressive.
Okay.
If you tend not to see a lot of free throws, it's a guy that's not forcing the issue a lot, shooting jumpers. That's fine if you're ready.
Not ticket. I'm trying to wait for you to get to your point, man. Right? Because these same players that you're talking about. I mean, I don't know if you heard Jimmy's response when he, gets accolades about Eastern Conference championships or whatever. He doesn't even consider those in his reality, believe it or not. When they tried to hand him the trophy, he said, "No, I don't want it." People try to call him and congratulate him on Eastern Conference and all that stuff. He doesn't even respond to it because the ultimate goal is to get to the championship. So, I mean, I hear you building up all these regular season stats about players who we just beat, who we continuously beat since we landed in the East. You want to talk about Jason Tatum, the guy who idol is Kobe Bryant? Let me tell you something, man. If he was Kobe Bryant, he would have won a championship by now in the East. he wouldn't have lost that final last year or the year before that. If you want to be all the way honest, okay, he shouldn't lose this year. Post Shaq, Kobe Bryant never had a player like Jaylen Brown. Never had a player like Kristaps Porzingis. Post Shaq, and he won 2 chips in the toughest conference of all time. We all still hold on to that fact that that series that he did against LeBron and all that, you know, without Kyrie all those years ago. We're still holding on to that fact. And he's only been one other final since. Okay. Meanwhile, a new player and a whole new system and a team that wasn't even trying to sniffing about a championship lands in the East and goes to the finals the same year. So, I mean, you need to start adding some context and putting some respect on what this player has done. And I mean, it's clear that you don't watch the team, okay? Because if you know anything about Pat Riley's team, okay, it's not predicated on people who score 20 or 30 points. It's not about that, especially with this team. If you don't know, Bam Adebayo is the captain of this team this year, if you don't know that. Okay, and so everything is basically going through Bam now. Jimmy gave it to Bam this year. I don't know if you know that or not, but that's beside the point. I don't know why this game in particular is making you all of a sudden want to talk about him in this type of light, right? And I don't know what it is about you and Ticket, man. Like, always got this negative press about Jimmy. I don't know what it is. I don't know if y'all jealous or something, bro. You got the dog. As out of all the players, right, aside from Giannis, in the East that I see, you know, the dog that y'all talk about, y'all loving MJ and Kobe, isn't Jimmy Butler. Okay, he chose the hard route. He got away from players, right? Players who are still struggling now, believe it or not. Keep in mind, there is no other superstar equivalent to the players that are on the Celtics right now. And we've beaten them countless times. Okay? So, try not to go off into a tangent here, man. You're going to make me have to hop on one of your live streams, man, because this is getting ridiculous, bro.
Well, that's fine if you're Dale Ellis. But this is a guy during the playoffs that was, I guess the Bucks was probably averaging like 10 free throw attempts a game. 9, somewhere in that range. When you look at the starting lineup for the Celtics, nobody was in foul trouble. Nobody. The most fouls anybody got was Al Horford and what's this guy's name? Quetta? I don't even know who the hell this guy is. Neemias Quetta? Yeah. 2 fouls. I was looking at the league averages, and like I suspected, this is the easiest season ever for scoring.
I'm still trying to figure out where Jimmy Butler's the fraud in all this argument. I'm trying to figure out how this game led you to the conclusion without having any context, bro. It sounds like you're really just throwing dirt and shade, man. And it's looking sad, bro. And having that picture up there, bro, you don't even know what that, trying to make fun of that picture he takes, bro. You don't even know what that represents, man. You can get outside of your little box, bro. There's a whole bunch of different subcultures and cultures in this world, bro. And especially in Miami, it's a colorful city, okay? So it's not about the same agenda as niggas wearing skirts and shit and all that, bro. It's not even coming close to any of that. And I've yet to see Jimmy Butler in a dress or a skirt. So I don't even know why y'all trying to make that an equivalent to niggas that are doing that shit. But I digress, man. I'm just trying to wait for you to get to the fucking point about where this dude is a fraud at because of the shot attempts last game. And they're trying to have a whole new roster. And their rookie is playing better than they thought. And he's out of the lineup. I'm still waiting for that point.
You hear me?
What?
54.6% This is the easiest it's ever been to score in the NBA. That's why when Joel Embiid and all these guys are scoring these points, man, I'm not really. I didn't even report when Devin Booker scored 50 points.
So I'm trying to see, how is this dude a fraud if this is the year that you say that is the easiest to score in this season? Okay, how does the past few 3 or 4 years all of a sudden you come to that conclusion right now in this season that makes this dude a fraud? I'm still trying to understand why.
Fucking easy. It's so easy.
Oh, you sound a little bit mad, bro. Why are you so mad, man? Tell me.
To score. Which is why I'm really starting to believe that Jimmy Butler's a fraud.
Oh my God, bro. Are you serious? You taking this? So this man is a...
Not that he doesn't have talent. It's because I believe what he's doing is this.
What is it?
I believe that he's coasting during the regular season. Putting in minimum effort. And then the playoffs, he goes off. Then he ratchets it up to... So
he ratchets it up, right? You do know, I mean, I don't know if you've watched playoff basketball before, my man, too well. Right? I got love, I got respect for you. You didn't take it, man. But I don't know if you know that in the playoffs, you get a chance to actually key in on your opponents with a team that's been together throughout a whole regular season, right? Chemistry, scouting. Okay, there is no running in the playoffs. It's mano a mano, team versus team. So things change a little bit. Other players, for example, if you remember last year, Max Strus came out of nowhere. But we have been watching him all year. Caleb Martin, you ain't saying nothing about Caleb, but Caleb Martin was killing Jaylen Brown last year in the playoffs, and Jason Tatum. We couldn't do a damn thing with him. We've got other players that we can unleash on you at certain times. It was just that Tyler Hero, our main shot creator, was down. And throughout the regular season, Tyler Hero was taking the most shots. Tyler Hero was doing the most shot creating. Jimmy Butler will take that role if Tyler Hero is out or if he's having a bad shooting night. Tyler Hero and Duncan Robinson do most of the shooting, believe it or not. Jimmy controls everything. He sets the pace. Now, I know you don't watch this team, man, but I'm trying to tell you, everything is a dress rehearsal for the playoffs. Our main shooters, who are still technically quite inexperienced, they can shoot a whole bunch of shots and make them in the playoffs or in the regular season, but they can't make them in the playoffs. Then that puts extra load on Jimmy to have to do what he has to do, which he showed you he is capable. But if they're not prepared in the regular season, when Jimmy just goes off and get all these points, it's going to mess up the strategic team that Pat Riley has put together. And it's amazing that you guys still doubt him after all of these years. Don't you see there was a reason why they made the finals when they got Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, and Jimmy Butler at the same time? Let them do all the shooting. And that opens up every person on our Heat team can handle the ball. Every person on our Heat team down to every big man can create their own shot. Every big man can shoot except for Bam. He still can create his own shot. He can handle the ball like a guard, believe it or not. Right? So you don't know who to key in on. It's not like you have to, have one player create a shot and everybody's just like spot up shooters. It's not like that with the Heat. Not at all. And our shot creation with our big men down to our guards can be so good that you don't know who to key in on. And if you leave one open, we'll specifically let that other person take the most shots. But you still, then I can go on and on. You don't watch the team, man. and then like you're not adding on any context whatsoever. It's borderline disappointed, man. What's going on with y'all, bro? Y'all done changed ever since last year and the year before that when y'all talked about the Heat. Y'all were shitting on the man. We thought we changed that, and y'all still talking shit.
The level he can play during the postseason. I'm sorry. We gotta start penalizing him for that shit. Yes, it's amazing when he has these performances in the postseason.
So you want this man penalized because he's not taking enough shots? Bro, I don't understand. I don't know if you know who Pat Riley is, bro. You might want to do your research and understand what I call Pat Riley the Godfather, bro. He won't let you get over a certain amount of shot attempts. He won't let you, bro. Doesn't matter who you are. Why you think LeBron left? Pat Riley does not give a fuck. Lakers, Knicks, Heat, championships. Battled Michael Jordan. Got a ring as a player and as a coach. He won't let you take over a certain amount of shot attempts. I know you don't understand that. And it's amazing. You guys won't do the research about the pioneer in the game that's still in this generation that was fighting the best, who y'all call the best. He was fighting him. And y'all don't want to dig deeper all of a sudden when it comes to Jimmy Butler and why Pat Riley, out of all the players that Pat Riley had, he said he fell for Jimmy the most quickly out of any other player, bro. But y'all want to talk shit about the man as soon as he landed in the East NBA Finals, beating out finger wave Jason Tatum, beating out the Greek Freak, first year with no other superstar. Took LeBron and the Lakers damn near 6 or 7 games with a hobbled team. They was all injured. It took them 6 or 7 games. Y'all called him a poor man's LeBron James. And he taking y'all to the brink with no other superstar while this man jumping on super teams. Y'all need to... Y'all gonna raise my blood pressure, man. I'm trying to stay cool, man. I can't be talking about my Heat team like that. I don't even want to listen to the rest of this shit, man. I'm disappointed in you all. You better not have a live stream, nigga. You better not. No.